Hey, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 8 things that could be driving your scale weight up, making you think that you're not making progress when you're trying to drop body fat and build a strong athletic physique. Hey, John here from the Strong Life Club. So, as I've said in many videos before, there's reasons why we can't just have scale weight as our only means of tracking progress. There's so many other things at play that can knock it off and give different readings. And I'm going to run through 8 of them. And the first one is when you're actually weighing yourself. So people can be getting on the scales in the morning, midday, evening time, at many different points of the week. And what we need to do is get into a routine of getting on the scales at the same time of the day. And what I say to all my clients is, best time really to get more of a truer understanding of your scale weight is first thing in the morning. So upon awakening, you go to the toilet and then you stand on the scales. If you do this consistently at the same time of the day, first thing, you're going to get a more of a consistent number that you can do a lot more with. You can track it and it's going to give you a more realistic sight of progress. Now the next one is poor quality food. So we've been eating those singular ingredient foods, good quality foods, wholesome foods, and then we might have a takeaway, or we might go out for something to eat. And this is great, and this should be a part of your program to be sustainable and healthy and keep balance. But understand, if you do go out or have a takeaway, that your scale weight may say something different the following day. And this is not something to worry about. You know, you may have some water retention, it's just an influx of food, your body is trying hard to break that down and get back to some normality. And if you leave it for a couple of days, you'll probably find that your scale weight will come down. So bearing in mind, if you've gone out, had a bigger meal than usual, had a takeaway, that your weight might fluctuate a little bit. Now number 3, and most people are saying this to me, after they've trained, their weight can go up. Now this is just down to stress. You know, you've gone into the gym and you've stressed your body, you've put your muscles under tension, there's a lot of blood going around and it's trying to repair those muscles. There's a water retention as well. So even after training, your scale weight can read that you've put weight on, which really you haven't. It's just the amount of stress that you've caused on your body from going to training. So again, it's not nothing to really worry about. Number 4 is being aware of hormonal fluctuations. So this is going to change what part of the month you're in, and we can see changes from anything up to like 3, 4, 5 pounds on people. So be aware of that. And for a woman, this is naturally going to happen throughout the month. Weight's going to come up slightly, it's going to come back down. And this is natural, and again, nothing to worry about. Number 5 is poor sleep. If you had poor sleep, you haven't been able to recover well from the day, training, your body's going to hold on to a little bit more water. It's not going to want to, go back to as it was. So again, I wouldn't necessarily be weighing yourself after a poor quality sleep. I'd wait until you get some good sleep in and then go back to the scales. Now number 6 is stress, and stress is a big one. If you're more stressed, your body is going to read a higher number on the scales, just naturally. Again, you're going to hold on to more water. So being aware of this and taking this into consideration is a big one. So managing your stress is a huge one, and something we do with a lot of our clients. Have to manage your stress so you can make better decisions, you can stay more consistent, you make better decisions around food, you can train better, you move a little bit more when you're less stressed. So take that into consideration. Number 7 is alcohol, okay? And again, with a lot of our clients, we try and get control around alcohol, that we can fit it into their programming, and it should be there if they want to do it to create some balance so they can still socialize and do those things. But understanding that following day, again, you're going to be holding on to a little bit more scale weight from the intake of alcohol. Getting back into your programming, getting back to your normal foods and staying hydrated, that scale weight will come back down. But again, alcohol can play a role with what the scales tell you. And the last one, number 8, is consistency. And this is the big one with all of these things I've been talking about. If you're not consistent, your scale weight is going to reflect that. So it's going to go up and down all of the time. You're not going to get any real true understanding of, are you making progress? So you need to become consistent. And for anyone that's got some great results, they've been able to break down bad habits, replace them with better ones, and become more consistent with their food intake, their water intake, their stress levels, their sleep, their training, become more consistent with all of these things, giving them a better true reflection of progress. Okay, so don't just have the scales as your only way and only means of tracking progress. It's going to go up and down for all these things that I've talked about. And it's a part of the process. You know, even if you are being consistent, we want to see the scales up and down, but that trend over time is that it's coming down. So other ways to track progress is photos in good quality lighting, front, side and back profiles. Measurements can be good, but also just how you feel. If you've got more energy, clothes are feeling better, and you can visually see changes, these are even more better than actually what the scales are saying. So don't let the scales get you down. Understand that they will fluctuate for many different reasons, and you can track progress in many different ways. Hope it's been helpful, guys. Head over to our website. The link is in the description box below, and see how we can help you with your health and fitness goals.